Hello everybody, welcome. This is Jen with Roxy Bonds Creates and you are here for demo time. Remember, this is a pre-recorded video and today we're going to dive into one of the new kits collection with Stampin' Up! And this one is called Christmas Wishes. So in the month of August, one of the collections, the kits collections that was released is a Christmas card kit. This one creates four cards times two. So 2 cards, 4 of each for a total of 8. Wow, that took a minute to get out. And they are Christmas themed. So let's dive in. I've already opened up the package, but I haven't like punch anything out or done anything with it. But let's dive in and let's create one each of these cards. So in the kit, I have this little baggie. This has some tear tape. These kits come with everything you need to create the project, whether the project be cards, which most of them are cards, or if it is like a project-based thing like a wreath kit, or there's some happy house plants, which is like a little home decor kit. This one comes with a block because there's some stamping. It comes with a Stampin' Spot. This one is Pretty Peacock, which is super cool because I don't have this color yet. It comes with a stamp set, and then it also comes with this insert that is in 3 different languages, but this is what the stamp looks like. So it says Merry Wishes, Christmas, some leaves, and then may whatever brings you love and joy be yours this season and throughout the new year. So beautiful sentiments here on this set. So, and then we also have some Stampin' Dimensionals. So these are my foam tape. So it has the adhesive, the block, the ink, and the dimensionals. And then it comes with all of the bits and pieces that you need to create 8 cards. So I have found that these card kits with this kits collection will either create 8 or 9 cards. And if they create 8 cards, it is 4 different designs. And then if it creates 9 cards, it's 3 designs, and then you get 3 of each. These are the labels that go on the front of, let's take a look at the instructions, the front of the envelopes. So the envelopes are this gold foil right here. And then you put these labels on so that you can write the address right on them. So those are cool. So I'm going to set those aside. I don't need those quite yet. And then we have our card bases. Let's see what I have here. There's a lot of stuff here. Well, let's open up the instructions and take a look. I'm not really sure what this is. So this looks like a card. Oh, it's flipped. That's why. Okay, I get it now. All right. I have to be the smart one. Okay, so this is one card base. This looks like it's for the second card, so we're going to set that aside. And then we have some banners and things here. And then this, I don't know why they did that. Maybe because they're foiled and they wanted it to be like that. But this is the second, or the first one, I guess. We have more of these little banner things. And then we have all of these little punch outs. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna just follow the instructions. They are not written instructions. They are picture instructions, and it's telling me that I need to stamp Merry, Merry, Merry on 3 of the different banners, and they are the ones that just have the square around them. So I'm only gonna create one of these live with you today, but obviously you will get the idea of how to create all of them. So Merry, 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 and then on the inside of the card, I'm going to stamp inside that little box that I was confused by. I'm gonna stamp the May, whatever brings you joy sentiment there. So let's move this aside. And on these ones, there is a box on the inside, so that's how you know if you have your card facing the right direction, is if that box, when you open it up, is like that. So let's do Merry, Merry, Merry first. And we're going to open up this brand new ink spot. I have to grab my scissors to do so. So I'm just gonna slice that open. There we go. And then my stamp set. We'll pull Mary off of there and put it right on the block. And I'm gonna season this just so it absorbs the ink really well. That looks like it's kind of crooked, so let's put it on there a bit better. All right. Okay, so I've got my Mary right in the center there. Very good. Let's stamp the next one. Right in the center there. And I'm pressing down so that the ink really sinks into the paper. And the third one. And I'm finding that this glass mat is such a solid surface that I don't even need like a cushion like I used to. So there's our stamped image. Let me clean this off. I have baby wipes handy. You can use baby wipes, you can use a stamp chamois, you could use a stamp scrubber, whatever you have handy. This is just what I have handy today. Okay, so Mary, Mary, Mary. Now let's pull off the other sentiment and we'll stamp that on the inside of the card. Now if I was doing, and I will do all Christmas cards, I will do them all the same. But if I was doing all of these, I would assembly line stamp, which means that I would pull all of these tags off of the carrier sheets and I would stamp them all. And then I would go through and I would stamp all the insides of the cards. And then I would punch out the rest of the pieces and start assembling like one card at a time. So that's assembly line working. And if I was doing this whole kit, that's what I would do. So when I go back to finish the kit, that's what I will do, is I will punch and stamp and do them all at once. So here's my sentiment here. And that looks beautiful. I'm loving this pretty peacock color. This reminds me of Close to My Heart's Journey. And it also reminds me of when we used to have a color called Peacock. So, you know, we've got all the colors. It's a little lighter. It's not quite as dark as Harbor, but it's pretty close. So like Journey and Harbor would be like the closest ones to this color if you were still using Close to My Heart ink pads, which I do and I know you do too. All right, so now it's telling me I need the leaf stamp to stamp the lines on a couple of these things. So it looks like I need all 4 of these. So I need this. Oh, I need the leaf stamp to stamp in there too. Okay, so we'll do that too. All right, so we're gonna stamp those. So I'm going to stamp, I need both leaves. So I'm gonna start with the smaller one. And let's just keep this guy open. I'm going to stamp on the inside of the card. So I'm going to line the leaf lines up with the leaves that are in here. Let's turn that. And because these are clear, we can see and we can line up as best as possible. And because I have my camera right there, I can't really like put my head right over it, but I think I did a pretty good job. I lined it up pretty good. So we'll set that aside and let's do the smaller leaves on these 2 guys. And then we'll do the bigger leaves. So now we're going to turn it this way, line it up, ta-da. Do it again, line it up, ta-da. Okay, now let's do, the thing with this smaller block, it's a thinner block, it's not very thick, is that I'm getting ink on my fingers, which is okay. if you don't get ink or something on your fingers while you're crafting, are you even a crafter? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so let's do the bigger leaf. So again, if I was doing this assembly line style, I would be stamping all of these at the same time. And do I need to stamp those? I do. I need to stamp the other ones too, you guys. This one has a lot of stamping in it. This is the first kit that I've come across that has this much stamping. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, where did I punch? Oh, I didn't punch them out yet. Okay, so these guys also need stamping, and I think it just gives that, like, you don't have to, but I think it just gives that like little extra touch to have those leaves stamped. It's really cool. Like, look at the difference there. It looks really neat to have those lines stamped on there. Okay, and I think it would be just a totally optional technique, really, because you don't have to do it. And if you don't line them up, like this one, I did not get quite lined up, it still looks really cool. Okay, so we've got, and that one I didn't line up very well either, but it still looks really good. So I think that's the beauty of this one, is if you don't get it like perfectly lined up, it still looks good, because it looks like you almost drew them on by hand. Okay, that one was a little bit better. All right, so we've got all of those stamped, and now I think we are ready to assemble. So let's check out what's going on with the assembly. So now it tells me, to put dimensionals on the back of these, and then use the tear tape on these bigger ones. And then that's it so far. Okay, so let's do dimensionals on the back of these. 1, 2, 3. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then tear tape on the back. It doesn't tell us what to do with those yet, because I closed up the instructions. But let's go tear tape. So this is great. I love tear tape, because it's double-sided sticky tape, and it's literally, you tear it. And I tore it too big, so we're gonna put 2 pieces on there. Okay. 1 and 2. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. All right, so now it looks like, so this also gives me some instructions here. So I'm gonna put this together, and then I'm gonna go back and add more leaves, and then add my third Mary. That's really cool. Okay. So let's take a look here. Hold on, my camera is doing funny things. Let's make sure we're okay here. Okay. Sorry, I had to move it. And the battery is low, so we're going to plug in. And let me see if I can move that out of the way. Sort of. Okay, well, it's just kind of dangling there. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. All right, let's put this together. So we need to pull off the backing of the tear tape, and we're gonna go like this. I don't think there's an exact science. There's definitely not a measurement of like exactly where to put it, which is totally fine. Okay, and then we'll go down like this, and then we'll put Mary in the middle of those. So we'll put one here, and we'll put this one here. I want to get them even. Okay, and then we need some tear tape on here so that we can put those on. Where'd the tear tape go? All right, let's do this. These kits are so easy to put together. I love them. They're quick, they're easy, and these are very much like the paper pumpkin kits that come in the monthly subscription. So if you are using these and you're finding that you like them, then you should check out the paper pumpkin kits, because they're very much like this, where they come with everything you need, including the adhesive. The paper pumpkin kits are all stamping focused, where these kits collection, you can get these where they are not all stamping, which is kind of cool, because if you are not a huge stamper, then you can just kind of like ease your way in. Or if you're not, if you don't want to like stamp everything, because sometimes it's fun to just like put something together. All right, there you go. Card number 1 is done. So fun. I love it. I love the layering of all of the leaves and the stamping on there. It's so pretty. Okay, there's card number 1. So let's set this aside over here. And then we'll bring in card number 2. So this is the card base. I love this red and gold. It is gold foiled, obviously. You can see that. And then this one also has the stamping on the inside. Let me make sure that we're stamping it. Oh, so this one goes like this. This one goes like this. And then I need, okay, so I think I need all of this again. So I'm gonna need all 4 of these. But if you like this whole kit concept of, you know, a box, you open up a box, you have everything you need inside the box to create the cards, then the Paper Pumpkin subscription is for you, because it is just like that. And they are so good. From what I understand, because I was not a subscriber until like May or June, I guess, I think it was May. They have vastly improved over the years. So that's good news for all of us. Okay, this one is going to have Christmas wishes, and then on the inside of here, we're going to have whatever, may whatever brings you joy. So let's get our stamping done. And then we also have to stamp all of the leaves on that one. So again, doing it assembly line style would probably be the best. I have graduated to a bigger block because it's sitting here also, and it's just easier for me to not get ink on my fingers with these thicker blocks. So you can use whatever you have. Okay, so let's stamp the inside of here. Love it. There we go. Clean it off. Still using my same little baby wipe. And then we're going to do Christmas wishes. So let me kind of set this one up here for now. Get my stamp in here. I really love that these kits like show you where to put the adhesive and what kind of adhesive to use. So it's telling you whether you need the tear tape, whether you need the dimensionals, and it's fabulous. Okay, this is a really big block, but we're going to do Christmas on this one. So we do one stamp at a time. I probably could line them up and do both of them, but it's going to be easier if I just do one at a time. So we'll do Christmas and then clean that off. And we'll do wishes. First time using these, I am seasoning them. Christmas wishes. This is really pretty too. I love the gold foiling on these cards, the red and the gold. It's so pretty. Okay, so this one is done. Now let's do our leaves. So we'll do, I have the bigger leaf out here first. So let's just get started on the leaves. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, tell us in the comments what you love about it. What I love is that it's a surprise. And I don't know what's coming, literally do not know what's coming until it gets there, until I open it up. And I also love that I get an email with an unboxing. So Paper Pumpkin subscribers will get an email once your kit has arrived. So Like for example, my August kit arrived, when did it arrive? Last week sometime. And I got an email last week with an unboxing. It was an unboxing video that they do. So they do a video and then they email it out to all the subscribers, which is really fun. And then there are a couple of Facebook groups for Paper Pumpkin, and anyone can join these groups. They're Paper Pumpkin groups, and people post pictures of alternatives. So they will take the kit and they will make like other projects, usually cards. But what's cool is you get an idea. So you could do like, you know, one as it's designed, and then you could do alternative designs, which is really cool. So that's fun to look at those as well. And while we do get a sneak peek image of the kit that's coming, we don't see much. So for the month, so the next one that we're subscribing to is September 2024. And that one so far, the sneak peek image has been like a fall image and like a watercolory image and an ephemera pack. So it sounds like there's going to be watercolored ephemera and it's a fall themed kit. So if I decided, you know what, I don't need any fall cards, I could pause my subscription and then it wouldn't send me that one, and I could just kind of move on with my life, right? But I will not pause. I will get all of the kits because I love them so much. All right, it looks like we are going to tear tape all 4 of these and just kind of stick them on. So, okay, so we're going to do the big ones first and the little ones kind of layer on top. So let's do that. Big ones, tear tape. We're going to go like that this time. I love this tear tape. In fact, I think that this is a Stampin' Up! Like, I can buy this in the catalog or online. I'm not 100% sure because, as you can probably imagine, there is a lot of stuff that is now in my new Stampin' Up! World that I just have not been able to see or use or order yet. So, okay. Let's do these. These just go like so, and they don't, oh, maybe they overlap a little bit like that. And then these guys are going to go on top, and then the sentiment goes on top of that. So it doesn't really matter like where I place them, I don't think, as long as I get them on there. Oops. Okay, hang on. It kind of does matter. Let's adjust this a little bit so that it goes down like that. All right. I was looking at this image, not that one. All right, so now we are gonna put that one like that. And then this goes on dimensionals. This tells me it goes on dimensionals. And then it's even showing me that I need to put the sticker on the envelope, which I will do later. That's pretty easy. Okay, so let's take these off. I love that the little backings of these come off really, really easily. And voila, card number 2 is done. So let me take a look at the instructions, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, this is just showing me all the contents, and we are complete. 2 cards, gorgeous Christmas cards with the red and gold foiling and the beautiful leaves, and then I love this color, this pretty peacock stamping. So cool. So this kit is available right now. It is Christmas Wishes. It makes 8 cards. So if you are in the market for some Christmas cards, these are going to be quick and easy ones. And then I will have some more available, some more instructions and workshop guides and things like that available as we get closer to the holidays. So get a jump start on your Christmas cards and enjoy. Thank you for joining me for demo time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.